Just want to fix my backdrop, y'all. Fixing my backdrop, okay? Sorry about that. Sometimes it acts up like that. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I was really exhausted from yesterday because I got up around I got up yesterday like 2:30, and I've been up that whole time from 2:30 a.m. in the morning, and I went live, and basically I was talking about um the indigenous people of the land, basically, and somebody really got upset, and just like he said, he was a native uh, Mexican. He was native Mexican. He's from this land, and yeah, when you born here, yeah, you up here, but your descendants wasn't here. We are the indigenous people of this land. Us, we are. This is all facts. This is all big facts. We've been building technology. We've been having these things over here. All right. So I'm not going to discuss that right now. I'm going to get later on into that to discuss that. That's going to be a part 3 to the indigenous people of the land, basically. And I was talking to someone. Big shout out to E from the Bronx. Was talking to him. He was like, me and him was chopping it up. He was like, yo, Austin, we not the natives of the land. We the indigenous people of the land. And right, right. But we are the natives, right? And the indigenous people of this land, however way you want to took it. We switched the title over, right, to give it to individuals that came upon our land to gain sanctuary, right? And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly at what happened, basically, right? So before I get into it, I want you guys to look at this shirt right here. The Forgotten Black, inventors, right? So I'm gonna stand up. And I'm gonna let you read some names off here. Check this out. And these are, look, I'm gonna let you read some names. Okay. These are the years. These are the years. Because you may have children that want to write this down. Being that, we so much into social media that we didn't really pick up a book. So that's why I'm going slow. So you can see who invented these, right? The fire extinguisher, the telescope, the light bulb, all of this stuff, right? And the people here that procreated this stuff, that brought the benefits to the whole humanity. And these are the years right here. And you can get this shirt off Temu, okay? Let me move my arm. That's the year right there, right? Okay. So, put that down a little bit, all right? So, let's get into it. Keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on out here. This is murder, death, kill going on out here. Live the life, leave the life. Ain't no thing. I'm married to the game, and the game is married to me. And it presents itself, right, to you. It presents itself, the physical eye. It presents itself with drugs, women, jewelry, cars, anything that you can basically dream about and wish about. It presents itself as that, and it's telling you that we can get you there within a month, 2 weeks, or whatever how much time that it presents itself. It presents itself, but it does not tell you that the only way, the two ways out is jail and death. That's it. It's jail and death. That's all it presents, but it's not telling you another way out is a little crack of light that you can pierce through, right? But you have to find it. You have to find it. And my job is to what? Help you find that crack right now, even before you what? Even before you dive or dodge into this murder, death, kill. Live the life, ain't no thing. Married to the game, and the game is married to me. I'm trying to catch you before you even contemplate about that, before you even indulge in that, before you try to get into that lifestyle. I'm trying to catch you so you don't have to end up in these plantations, and you don't have to end up homeless, or you don't have to end up jobless, or you don't have to end up with your family members, or you just going through a lot of problems in your life. So this is my job, right? To educate you. I'm giving you knowledge, wisdom, understanding from what? Experience, spiritual eye, right? Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that, right? I'm bringing bangers after bangers after bangers after bangers. Heat upon heat, heat upon heat, content upon content, content upon content. This is what we doing on this channel right here, right? Let's give this evil, twisted, barbaric, demonic mindset back to the co-creators of it, basically, right? This is all facts, right? You're going to see a lot of weird stuff that's going on, that's going to ask you who, where, why, what. And on this channel, it's going to answer those blockage that's inside your eyes, those blockage that's inside of your mind, body, and soul. This channel is going to educate you, basically, and get you prepared for what? Get you prepared for the future. To get you prepared for the future, and including myself. I'm not exempt. I'm not exempt, because everything that I experienced and everything that I've been on, I'm going to give it to you with knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and experience from a spiritual eye. This is all big facts, beloved. Right? Brothers and sisters, kings and queens. This what I'm about, and this is what this channel is about. Basically, please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. That's giving you bangers after bangers after bangers after bangers. We giving you to that. That's what we doing. We don't hold no balls. We don't hold anything back. Right? On this channel, we don't promote violence. We don't promote ignorance. We only promote what? To uplift one another on this channel. This is what we do on this channel right here, right? So, without further ado, right, on this channel, we listen to a little jazz music before we get into our topic. And I got so many videos out there. That's part one. I had to pick on which one that I wanted to make part two. And this makes sense. Unseen knowledge, dropping knowledge, unseen knowledge upon the hood. And this is what we need. And the reason why I picked this is because somebody came inside my comment, because I was talking about the indigenous people of the land of America, right? We civilized the whole civilization, and this is true. And I said we civilized Canada, we civilized Europe, we civilized all of these places. All of these places have what? Have pyramids. This was before Christ. So this was before Christ. You understand? This was AD. This was the actual beginning of human existence on earth. This was during Adam time. This was during Adam time. This was even before what? Before what? Noah time that I'm talking about. And if you don't understand this, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it because I'm coming from what? A spiritual eye. I'm not coming from a physical eye, which meaning bringing you book knowledge. That's a physical eye. And we all know when we deal with physical book knowledge and it's written down, right, by those that did what? That those that beat us and beat us and beat us and beat us, destroyed upon destroy, build upon build on the descendants of the ancient ancestors, right? We can't trust this information. We can't trust it. So we got to go deeper down, right? Into the spiritual realm and the spiritual knowledge and gain access, right? Through what? Through the scriptures, right? The scriptures are a map to what? The unseen world that was before us. And through the wisdom and knowledge of our understanding experience and connecting with the creator, he could gain us access to the ancient ancestors' ways and actions, right? So let's get into this jazz music. You know, we're not going to disrespect nobody on here. We're not going to disrespect no other ethnic group. We're not going to disrespect no other civilization because they know not what they do. They know not what they do, basically. They know not what they do. Because people are basing their understanding on a physical sense, a physical world. And based on that, you can't believe other people's story, other people's history based upon the indigenous people of this land. And this is us, right? We are the descendants of the ancient ancestors. And one of the keys is that the forgotten black inventors. That's one of them that came from the ancient ancestor. We've been procreating things. Anything that you could think about, we procreated. People just tweaking what we procreated. This is facts. Please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube, right? That's coming with heat upon heat upon heat, bangers upon bangers, bangers upon bangers. Over here, we really don't deal with celebrity gossip. We try not to deal with who's snitching, who's banging, who's blood, who's Crip, who's not Crip, who's not blood. We try not to get into those lanes is because we want to encourage each and every one of these indigenous people of the land to basically educate them on who they really are. Because we tend to gravitate towards everything else but who we are. And it doesn't present itself on who we are. Right? So I'm digging deep in the spiritual realm and the spiritual guidance, right? Through holy scriptures to give us who we really are, right? We are the descendants of the ancient ancestors of this land. We are the indigenous people of this land, right? We civilize the whole entire existence as we see it. Yes. Okay, you seen I was explaining some of the basically some of the knowledge coming from a spiritual realm. And this is the unseen knowledge that the book knowledge doesn't present. And these are some of the who, why, where, what, some of the answers that we have with one another, basically one another, on how things was before Christ, before AD, stuff like that, right? The things that I'm talking about and the things that I'm presenting to the indigenous people of the land, right? That all around the world there's pyramids. But I'm just talking about New York City. There's pyramids that they built upon us. This is all facts. This is all big facts. Especially the one down in Central Park. They made that, and that was our sanctuary where we go, and that was the center where all the indigenous people will go, gain the knowledge and the understanding of everything, of a spiritual existence from the ancient ancestors. They used to gather up there, the ancient ancestors that had the straight connection to the utmost high, the almighty, the all-powerful, the everlasting, right? He doesn't have children. He doesn't have a wife. He doesn't have cousins. He doesn't have a father. It's just one, right? Basically. So when we come from this point of view and we present it to other people, some people get offended, basically, because they know no better. They know that they dealing with things from a physical point of view. They're not dealing with a spiritual point of view. And I don't know if their third eye is really, really open. The third eye really means your spirit, which is created by him, which is a piece of him that got access and that can communicate with him on a daily basis. I don't know if those doors are open for him, because if it's not, then it's going to be based on a physical thing. That means that you're not given the level up of understanding things from a spiritual point of view, through what? Through a guideline of scriptures, basically, that he can help you navigate through certain things on how things was. No, he don't dibble dabble in how things was, right? Because what? There's a new beginning that he would like for you to embark on. This is what's going to get you there. Even though back then it got you there, but certain chains and avenues been cut amongst the indigenous people, the ancient ancestors, even though it is written down on how we connected with the creator at the time, and it was acceptable at the time, right? Whether, basically, like, we transform our spirit inside our body. We went beyond the earth and the heavens. And that was through what? That was just through spirit traveling, basically. Spirit traveling, right? We gained the knowledge and the opening and experience of spiritual traveling fully and openly. Morning, noon, night, evening. Basically, this is actual facts. We did that first. We did that. Then we taught the world how to do it, basically, right? Telekinesis. And then we didn't even have language. I don't want to keep revisiting this and explaining this, but I talked to several people, and this is new information from them, from a spiritual sense, from unseen knowledge. Unseen knowledge. This is why in the Quran, right? This is why in the Quran it says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alif Lam Mim, Dalikal Kitabu La Rayba Fi, Hudan lil Muttaqin, Alladina yu'minuna bil ghaibi wa yuqimuna salata wa mimma razaqnahum yunfikun. He said these are the secret letters of the scriptures of this book. And he bear witness that these are the secret letters and no one knows but him. He said, in this book is God and show without doubt. It's an enlightenment. It's a map. Then he said, what? To those who what? Those who believe in the unseen. You have to believe in the unseen in order to gain the insight and the intelligence of what? Of those that came before you. Meaning the ancient ancestors, the knowledge and wisdom. You have to believe that it existed. If you don't, you would not have the access and the information to get there. So you could be up here explaining things from a spiritual eye. Everything is not based on physical. You need to see physical with the book. Okay, the book said this and that. We dug over here, we dug over there, and our information just leave us like that. It's leave us like that. So I have the ability to do what? The connection and being in tune with myself, with my spiritual eye. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So this is unseen, untold knowledge coming from an unseen world that you don't have access to and you never saw. So this is why you have to believe in the unseen, because it too exists, right? And he dibbles and dabbled in it on how it was before what? Christ time, before Moses time, before Noah time, right? And this is where the ancient ancestors was, and this is where the pyramids was built. It was built. It wasn't buildings like this that you see, because your eyes only see this. It was pyramids in the highest form of worship, using telekinesis. Technology is being built and structured. This is facts. This is facts. You see the forgotten black inventors. You see it. That's a piece of it. These individuals are what? Are the direct descendants of the ancient ancestors that brought technology, and that man is still using to this day. It's still using to the day. This is all big facts, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, that we have to get in tune what's going on, or we will be lost dealing with a physical world. Everything is physical. Everything is not physical. So this is this admonish whoever has a thinking of being disrespectful, right? And you only doing these things because you don't have the knowledge, which is okay. This is why on this channel, I can help you gain a little understanding, if you don't have it, to the unseen world, because I've been over here dealing with it for many years that I can think about. And it's real. It's real. It's real as you see this world. Whatever's going on in this world that you see with your eyes, it's the same thing with the unseen world that is surrounding us each and every day, every second, every minute, every hour. It coexists with us on this earth. This is facts. This is facts. Right? We the indigenous people of this land, brother. And what we did, right? When ancient ancestors, we talked to each other telepathically, and we used telekinesis as a tool to lift things up. It was forbidden to speak to one another. We didn't have no language. No language was permitted. It was no language, because everybody was talking to each other telepathically, speaking to one another. I broke it down. We're not here to fight one another. It is actual true facts that we civilized the earth. We civilized all civilization, and everybody came to our institutions, right? Which was built pyramids, brother, and gained knowledge. It wasn't just you gain knowledge disappear, it was months, even years, in different subjects, science, chemistry, engineering, how to build, stuff like that. You understand where I'm coming from? This is what we talking about. Each one teach one. We don't get in people comments and saying, you ridiculous and saying these certain things, Everybody have an opinion, but in order to engage in conversation, in order to have intelligent conversations, we need to do it in an intelligent way where that we don't offend anyone. And it's actually true facts. We civilized and educated. It wasn't even called Mexican. Now we're going to call it now, right? We civilized Mexico and Mexicans. We civilized every civilization. That's what we was created for, to civilize, to bring balance and justice to the whole entire world, basically, to be the vice journals of the earth and the heavens, and to take care of the universe with just and balance. Now there's no justice and balance. This is why we talk to each other like that. The descendants of the ancient ancestors, the ancient ancestors didn't talk to each other like that, telepathically, telenesic. They build and learn, and then they took their information and went to their civilization and settled there and built their own institution, right? Once the ancestor gained the knowledge and wisdom of events that was going to come about, then they was permitted to write down. And from them writing down on the pyramids, that brought about language, and then we was permitted to speak. But before that, nobody spoke to one another. This is from a spiritual eye, brother and sisters, kings and queens that don't understand. And this was during Adam time. This There's many different ancestors. Yes. There's ancestors. One of the primary ancestors was right here in America. Right here, before it was called America, right here. Why do you think everybody comes over here? These brothers right here that procreated all these inventions, they descendants of the ancient ancestors, right? These are the individuals, are what? The indigenous people of the land, of America land. Individuals came here and gained sanctuary with us, and we allow individuals to settle here with no problem. We taught civilization how to survive, how to live, how to cultivate, hold a culture, how to build, how to do all these things. We taught them that because we got that direct from the Creator. He said it. I taught men the use of pen. I taught men where he knew not. We didn't know that. The ancient ancestors didn't know that. They had to gain the access from him, and he had to show them through what? Through the images, right? And visions. Telepathically talking to them and showing them, visioning them how to build these things. And as he's showing them, is registering, and then they procreating it with their mind, building with their mind, building. Yes. Showing them where to get the material, showing them how to build the pyramids, and what? In the respect and honor of him. Everything was in harmony. Peace. Before corruption started and this evil, demonic, evil way that we see today that's been plaguing our communities for years and years and years and years. Murder, death, kill. Live the life, lead the life, ain't no thing. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. Right? And it presents itself what? Through what? Riches. That you're going to last forever. You're never going to be destroyed. This is how it presents you and cloak it to draw you in. And once you in, there's only two ways out. Once you sign that contract, it's jail and death. And I want our people, right? Our people. Melanin people. So I'm talking about melanin people. 85% of the world is melanin people. Right? To what? To awaken themselves. To gain the access and knowledge of the unseen on what I'm teaching. It's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched. And before I end this topic, I'm going to get up and I'm going to show the names again of the co-creators of all these inventions that was co-created by our what? Descendants. Don't believe in his story, believe in our story. I'm going deeper. This is before Christ. This is AD. This is during Prophet Adam. Peace and blessings be upon him and his family. This is during his time. This is during his time. Yep. This is during his time. Nobody was no caveman. Nobody was running around doing all this talking like that. Nobody was no apes and no, that's just all lies. It's lies upon lies upon lies. Don't believe it. Nobody was like that. Right? We was intelligent beings. And I'm speaking of the ancient ancestors. We the descendants. So the bloodline and the technology and the patterns of existence, right? During man's time and man, ancient time as they ruled, right, is through the bloodline. Do everybody have it? Yes. Not every. No, I'm talking about. No matter of fact, everybody don't have it. They have some, but everybody don't have it. Just look in the history. Look in the history, man. Right now, I'm talking about going physical, going to the books, going to the knowledgeable books that's written, going to there that was written, that brothers all around the world went, dug up, and saw with their own eyes. You know, going to the history on how we co-created this and certain things, and how civilization was co-created, and then after certain things, it was permitted for us to speak. Now, the religion, we never had no language. This was way before there was religion. It wasn't no religion, brother. You know, it was no Christianity, it wasn't Muslims, it wasn't Jewish. Nobody was no Muslim or Jew or Christian. This is facts. I'm what I'm telling you. This was during a righteous time. I just told you who we are. We are uply guided right ones. We are uply guided right ones. We are uply guided right ones, meaning that we have the actual pattern, the actual ways and action of the ancient ancestors to lead the whole universe to the right path on what the Creator brought down. But it has been cut and lost. The chain has been broke. This is why I'm here to enforce it and keep my neck on this murder, death, kill, live the life, lead the life, ain't no thing. I'm married to the game is married to me. Keep it my foot on his neck. That's impregnating our community for so many years and ultimately getting your organs. Basically. This is how we give it up on this channel. We don't get over here and say, yo, I only see an African. I'm not African, brother. And the indigenous people over here is not African. We're not African. We're not from Africa. We from right here, the natives of this land. We from here. We from here. We taught those brothers. We taught the Egyptians. We taught any individuals where the pyramids at. We taught their civilization, and they have a common ancient ancestors that taught them. This is why traditions are what are kept secret and keep pouring out from generation to generation amongst them. We lost our because we the first people in creation. We are the first people in creation that had the knowledge and wisdom. We lost it because it was beaten out of us. I'm talking about the descendants. It was beaten out of us, the teachings and the writings and everything of telepathically talking to one another. Telekinesis, it was beaten out of us for years and years and years, right? And it was dumbed down in water. This is why it says forgotten black inventors. This is a piece of it. This is a piece of it. And we built these things out of regular material stuff. Went inside the earth and found these things. We had to mix in with other civilizations to save the bloodlines of the ancient ancestors, brothers and sisters, kings and queens. We do not get on here and call each other what? Derogatory names. I know that's who you look at me as. That's fine. I know that's who you look at me as. But I'm here to tell you that I'm not. I told you how language came about. I broke that down. This is unseen knowledge that it wasn't noted and how it came about. People, they could trace it all the way back, but it stops there. Now I'm going further on who, why, what, where. And right over here, it was right over here. One of the greatest institutions was right here in New York City. This is why everybody want to come here. Everybody racing here. Everybody racing here. Because what? This is where the fundamental institution of existence was at. All the pyramids. There's pyramids in the Bronx. There's pyramids in Manhattan. There's pyramids in Staten Island. There's pyramids in Queens. Yes. They was lit up. Ancestors. You can't visualize that. It's because why? Your mind and body, soul been blocked with the material that you see. We are the descendants. This is why we put each one teach one. Is there a few bad apples in the indigenous people live? Yes. Because the bloodline is mixed with other bloodlines. You take our inventions, right? And our inventors, that's a direct descendant of the ancient ancestor, and you put it with other people, there's no comparison, brother. Sisters, kings, and queens, all around the world. We lead the force of technology. We lead the force of life. We lead the force of uply God right ones. This is why we was portrayed to lead the nations, to lead the earth, birds, bees, trees, everything, water, everything, to worship the Creator. Because we was in tune, and we still are in tune. I'm liking the way things are looking for us out here. We didn't need to gain more knowledge and access to us on who we. I don't understand this. This is the second time that it's doing this. It's sending a warning out that my connection is not really good. I guess it's the internet. But yeah, sorry for that. Being interrupted. But we have to get back to the studies. We have to get back to this understanding. We have to get back in tune with who we are. And I just told you who we are. We are not Nubians. We are not Africans. We are not Egypt. We are not Moors. We are not none of those. These individuals, we taught them, right? It was sort of like our foot soldiers, basically. Yes, they were sort of like the foot soldiers, like armies, like the forefront. You have to get to them in order to get to us. The ancient ancestors, however way it went back then. You understand where I'm coming from? We civilization brought knowledge and understanding, spirituality to these civilization. We're not disrespecting us because we're not meant to kill each other and murder each other and get each other this murder, death, kill that's going on, that's been spread amongst our communities for so many years upon years. All these buildings that we live in, all these things is built on top of pyramids and built on the foundation of creation of the indigenous people of civilization. This is facts. This is why, as always, they need to keep constantly building, doing waterproof demolition, because these buildings is not meant to last. Our pyramids is built meant to last, because those pyramids and the material is built from what? It's built from the actual beginning of creation of the heavens and earth. Boom! It's a big explosion. This is all facts. It's all facts. Yep. So I would like to end this this topic with I love you. I'm so sorry because I couldn't get it out. I was running around in my house. I just woke up. I had to wash my face, I had to do certain things. And I just basically gave it time. But I didn't want it to go deeper, like 5 o'clock or something like that. I should have, but people's up getting ready for work. I should have did that. So now, but I'm going to send a notification out so y'all can get it. So when you get home, y'all can watch it with your loved ones. It's Friday. I know you're going to be out. But before you go out, please like, share, comment, subscribe on the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. That's coming with heat upon heat upon heat. Bangers upon bangers, bangers upon bangers. Right? Content upon content, content upon content. We do not promote violence, and we do not promote calling each other out our names, these derogatory names that make us less than. We are not less than. All right? We individuals talking about we're never going to be nothing, and we ain't nothing. That's lies. We are up here to uplift everyone, right? 85% of the world's melanin people. This is facts. This is facts. This is how we all connected. This is why I said that the ancient ancestors has taught, right, through the melanin in connection with ancient ancestors. After teaching them the knowledge, wisdom, and spiritual guidance, then they was allowed to go out and populate the earth and civilize the earth on where they settled at for their descendants. But before that, they didn't talk. They didn't talk. Everything was what? Based on what? Telepathically and telekinesis, talking to one another. And it was the straight, direct communication with the creator up above. This is facts, brother. This is facts. But we are and we was the leading force of technology. Stuff that you see, it was already here. It was already here. They just tweaking it. and still using our what? Our patterns, chemistry, the material, things that's still here. Okay? So I would like to end this with, please keep your eyes open and your head on the swivel. There's murder, death, kill going on out here. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens. Right? Live the life, leave the life. Ain't no thing. Murder, death, kill. I'm married to the game and the game is married to me. Let's give it back to the co-creators of it. It sits upon our communities all around the world. It's barbaric, it's twisted, it's demonic, it's evil, it's a demon. Let's eradicate it from our hearts, souls, and mind. Let's eradicate this from it so we can begin to what? To exist instead of living. And I'm going to do a topic about that. It's a difference between living and existing, brother. It's a difference. And the ancestors existed. They did not live. We living to try to exist. I'm giving you a key up to date of my next topic when I'm going to drop. Right. Please like, share, and comment, subscribe. Happy Friday, happy Fish Friday. Happy Fish Friday. And the ancient ancestors ate fish every Friday. They ate fish. Friday is a very, very holy day. They made it into a day of all this other stuff, business, but Friday was a very, very spiritual day. It was very, very in tune, spiritual. Friday is a very, very special day. It's the best day out of the whole entire existence. Friday. Because he made it that way. But then as time went on, right? As time went on, he changed it and said, you know what? You can basically, you can do business, you can work, basically, right? But just take an hour, 2 hours to come to worship me. Friday was a day that we stay in worship. Fasting, stay in day of worship. That's right. Very in tune with the heavens and earth, with the angels, with existence, brother. I'm going to get into that too. I'm going to break that down, how Friday came about. I got bangers, man. I got bangers for you and I. You dealing with a spiritual king over here. You hear me? Spiritual king. That's two titles, spiritual and I'm a king. Good. I'm going to get up again so you can see it, okay? For all those that missed. All right? Get up slow. Good. You can get this shirt. I told you where to get this shirt at. All right? They got the years. You get this shirt on Toomey. This is all for the non-believers. This is for the non-believers. For those that don't believe that things was dealing with spiritual existence. Everything wasn't based on physical. The physical only dealt with telekinesis. of things. We didn't have to get down and plant fruits and stuff like that. You use our minds to do it. This is all facts. Lift things up, place things down, build things with our minds. The creator knew exactly how to design this because he knew later on that we had to use this, our hands, because we was going to lose the ways and actions of the ancient ancestors. Thank you so much, Lord, for blessing us. I'm dropping knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from what experience from a spiritual eye, brothers and sisters, friends. That's right. One go tell a friend, go tell a friend, go tell a friend. I'm here now. I'm here. And I'm educating and uplifting and pushing the culture to the spiritual secrets of our indigenous descendants of the ancient ancestors. Yes. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Run it up. These are bangers, 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 bangers. Peace, y'all. Peace. 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 Peace.